Greetings, humanoids. This is Rudolf of Germany, the tall white alien. So, I think this is a bit better. Today I would like to address a subject which I have gotten several inquiries for. Concerning the health of Carl, my human host, which body you can see here, the body we use as a medium to communicate with humankind. Lately, the workload for Carl in the last few months has been particularly heavy and trying. This has brought him to a state of physical and mental weakness. The reason he has made a few of these music videos you have seen is that was, after my decision, the best way of relieving some of the mental pressure he has been under. And after releasing this mental pressure, by letting him express himself in one way or the other in these songs, if you like them or not is another question. By releasing himself, and after releasing himself, I introduced to him, as I have introduced to generations of his family before, a dose of the black intelligent oil I have shown you a few videos back. As I said, some generations back, I introduced this oil into one of his forefathers, in order to be of use to us as a medium. By introducing this black intelligent oil to one of his forefathers, this person gained superior physical health and mental capabilities by aligning his DNA, altering his DNA accordingly to be able to withstand negative outside influences. These negative outside influences have been existing for enormous amounts of time and basically attacking the human brain waves by introducing ultra-low magnetic sound waves, magnetic waves, and pounding the mind of people with them. This technology has been used by certain entities for many, many years and generations. This technology, of course, like all technologies, has developed and has been refined. And today this technology to attack the human mind and human body is being used worldwide on the human population. Just a small group of humans are being protected from this constant onslaught. And the protection agent is the intelligent oil, which are being introduced to the participant through skin contact. a tiny amount of this oil being introduced through the skin, traveling through, into and through the human body, through the human cell, and eventually alter the genetic information. This is what I have done to Rudolf. I have done it to his forebearers, and it worked for several generations, also in Rudolf. But because of the heavy workload, it has to be redone. At least this was my opinion. Let me see, I made some notes here. Yes, the intelligent black oil resists or shields the person which is exposed to it from the ultra-low magnetic waves which being sent out practically day and night and be pounding the human population with, bringing confusion of the mind, fear, and resulting out of fear, confusion, physical ailments which lead eventually to a total breakdown. The human body is a biochemical computer. You can compare it with a computer which you are having maybe at home. And if a virus is being introduced to this computer, it will not function correctly anymore and eventually may break down completely. And this kind of virus is being introduced through ultra-low magnetic components into your body on a daily basis. But of course, the human body and the human mind is strong and can over a period of time bear this attack. But eventually, if years go by, mind and body weakens and confusion, fear, and physical illness will result. And this is the reason the elite who is using this technology uses, if possible, and get a hands on the intelligent black oil, the sentient black oil, which has a life on its own and the capability of repairing damaged DNA and shield it from the daily attacks coming from the same people. Because of that, it's only a small group, a small elite, which knows exactly how to manipulate humans through these magnetic fields, keep them in a state of trance, keep them in a state of sleep, actually, because an enormous mass of humans is only of use if easily manipulated. If people in general would have a clear mind, self-confidence and superior health and longevity, which these few elitary people have, as you can see. Some of them are getting ill at the age of 70, 75, laying on their deathbed, and 20 years later you still see them conducting business in politics and economics. These people are interested in a mass of people which can be used for their purposes. And that's the whole idea. And this is the reason I introduced again a dose of this black oil into car? This is the answer to my question. And I would like to show you shortly a container which again here, I don't want to open this, I want to show you a small container which we transport this intelligent oil in. Actually, this is the container I used to introduce the oil through the skin into the body of car. This is the information for today. I hope it clears up a few points which you were not sure about. And in the next video, maybe I get a little bit deeper into the subject of the Holy Grail and the Stone of Wisdom, which are all basically different names for the same thing. Until then, I wish you a good day, Rudolf of Germany.